Hello, welcome to your weekly crystal reading here at Soulprint. Thank you so very, very much for being here. All right, so this is for the week of June 15th through the 21st. And today we're working with sort of some softer colors. We're calling this green, um, orange, purple. Take a moment. See which crystal or crystals are resonating with you. And we shall get started. Here we go. All right, starting with the green. Six of Cups, Five of Swords, Nine of Cups, Page of Pentacles. All righty. Now, let's sort of address this Five of Swords first. So the Five of Swords is like something hidden, some sort of a secret agenda that's going on. Things just something that doesn't feel right, doesn't feel clear to you. What's really interesting though is you've got the Six of Wands here, which is about sort of victory, recognition, success. You have the Nine of Cups here, which, among other things, is a very, very strong manifesting card. It's considered sort of the wish card, right? And the Page of Pentacles brings good news, right? She is the bearer of good financial news. So, what's this about? I have to say, it feels like you're going to want to be careful. I'm going to tell you why. These other cards are success cards. And this is not. And I almost want to say you want to be mindful or careful of people who are perhaps jealous, people who are showing you a false front. Because in this situation, you have the energy and you have the power. Don't forget, I always say that the definition of manifestation is confident expectation. That's how you manifest. You stay in a state of confident expectation. Not I hope or I wish or I think, but I am, right? And that creates the energy to draw what's out there towards you. Looks like part of what you're looking for is some sort of financial movement going forward, something going ahead that way, but there's good news coming for you that way. So I sort of almost want to say, like, the more public you are, the more um successful, I'm sorry to say, you are. That's where this Five of Swords energy comes from. And honestly, you really are best to just sort of acknowledge on some level that sometimes people can be jealous, they can be deceitful, they can lie. And that's an unfortunate state of affairs, but that's just how it is. And so you continue to manifest the success and the recognition that you want. Trust that things are going to move forward for you so you have the resources that you need. Be mindful of, what is that, sheep in dark clothing or something. I don't think that's the expression. Anyways, a false friend. Be mindful of people who smile to your face and stab you in the back. Okay? Because those kinds of energies and attitudes, not only do you not need, but they're counterproductive to you creating and living the successful life you want to create and live. Alrighty, let's take a look at the orange. Okay, we've got the Ten of Cups, the Three of Cups, Four of Swords, and the Eight of Pentacles. Okay. So let's talk about this. As you know, the Ten of Cups is that card that simply represents um, a committed, contented home, a love, a marriage, a happy home. Looking around, I always say that whenever I see this card, I always think of somebody sort of sitting quietly and just looking around their space and thinking to themselves, I'm good. You know what? I'm really good with where I am. I feel safe. I feel secure. I'm just happy. That's the energy of this card. And the Three of Cups is sort of talking about, um, sort of some kind of a celebration, an energy of celebration. This is a card of support. All right. Four of Swords. This is a card of delay, illness, um, the need to rest, recuperate. And the Ace of Pentacles is a new inflow of money. I have to say that overall, um, it almost feels, this feels more like I need some rest. I need to slow down, back off, take some me time, just take some time to recharge and recuperate. If you have been very, very busy, sorting out, family situations, money situations, getting things set up, getting things right, it may very well be that some rest and some downtime will actually give you a much clearer perspective of what you're doing, why you're doing it, and the direction you're moving in. Because the other cards are really strong and powerful cards. But this is the one I keep being drawn to. There's this Four of Wands. So I keep getting that feeling of it. It's just time to rest. Maybe you've been really pushing hard against some situation. Maybe you've been trying to sort something out. And honestly, it stressed you right out. This is the time to step back and take a couple of deep breaths. Go to that place where you look around and you go, you know what? I'm okay with this. I'm good. Understand that you have the support that you need, be it through family or friends, and trust that your finances are on an upward swing. So it's not necessary for you to make yourself ill over what you're trying to create here. And I took a purple. All right. The High Priestess, Eight of Wands, Death. Don't freak out. Hanging Man. Okay. So, the High Priestess is about secrets coming out. It's about recognizing your own internal power, strength, intuition. The Eight of Wands represents fast forward movement, a lot of communication, a lot of busyness. Sometimes after things have been very slow or very calm, there's just almost sort of like this crazy burst of energy. And that's exactly what we're looking at here, because the Death card represents a new beginning, an ending and a new beginning coming forward. The Hangman is about that feeling of sort of being stuck and not being able to move forward, and the need to look at things from a different perspective. And when you do that, that is very well what may be causing this High Priestess here to say it's time to slow down and it's time to do some soul searching. And once you've sort of resolved or have found clarity, that is when you're going to find this increased communication, movement, that kind of thing, because you're then going to be ready to start that new direction, start that new project, um, begin recognizing and, more importantly, honoring your own power, your own intuition, your own abilities. Because I gotta say, somehow or another, the delays that you have been experiencing have really sort of knocked you around a little bit. And, sometimes we get so hung up on looking at what we lost that we forget to put any energy into looking at where we're going and what we're creating anew. And that's where your focus needs to be. This feels like some soul searching, new beginnings, and quick forward motion. And thank you so very, very much for being here today. I truly do appreciate your support, your kind comments, your thumbs up. I love it all. Thank you. Um, until next week, enjoy the week ahead. Bye for now.